This is Sheila Hyer from the Valley Girls. Stay tuned for future podcasts with me and Jen, not Jenny Leifer, the other Jen. Let's stay in touch.
Hello and welcome to Valley Girls, the bi-weekly podcast exploring everything there is to see, do, try, eat, and experience in New York's Hudson Valley by talking to the makers, the doers, the growers, the creators, and all the unique voices of the Hudson Valley. I'm Jenny Leifer.
And I'm Jennifer Santiago, and together as the Valley Girls, we're telling the Hudson Valley story one episode at a time. We're so happy you're here.
The Hudson Valley is known for so many awesome, creative, unique people and the creative and unique things they do. One such activity that I have definitely gotten into more recently is thrifting. There are so many incredible thrift stores in the Hudson Valley with some remarkable finds. So on this episode, we are going to talk about thrifting in the Hudson Valley, and we are so excited to have the one and only Sheila Hyer with us to talk all things thrifting. Sheila is one of the most creative and hilarious people I know. She's an incredible thrifter and founder of Creative Curations, an eclectic collection of previously owned clothing ranging in both styles and sizes and carefully curated outfits, along with jewelry, handbags, and jackets. So welcome to Valley Girls, Sheila. Now, I know that you are an epic thrifter now, but could you just tell us a little bit about your journey into thrifting and how you got started? What drew you to it?
My first memory, which is probably age 10, Christmas. Yeah, my father's a real quantity over quality type of fella. He's one of 12. My mom is one of 9, Irish Catholic. And it was kind of an apocalypse approach to the holidays. So he'd go to Ames, Bradley's, Caldor's, and with one fell swoop, he would just clear a shelf. And voila, Sheila's Christmas presents have been procured, and all they need to do is be wrapped in newspaper.
I love that. So, thrifting in general, what do you think are some of your best tips you can give people for shopping secondhand? Are there specific things that you always look for?
People who tend to shop secondhand are of a certain mindset, and I think that these few rules will really apply to that population. Number 1, clean. Is it clean? Is it sanitary? Don't convince yourself if it's not. Be honest with yourself. Second, are there stains? Are you really going to get rid of those stains? Get realistic. You're not. Clean, no stains. Repairs? Do you want to pay for repairs? Are you going to be industrious enough to do it? You're probably buying in bulk if you are a thrifter like most thrifters are. Don't get something that needs to be repaired.
So yes, ultimately we don't want to be buying things that we're first going to have some major project to clean it or stain remove or anything like that. But obviously we want to make sure that even if it says sanitary or it seems sanitary, that we want to make sure we're cleaning it ourselves. Are there any specific items that you think are always worth buying secondhand?
Clothing. And there's more to come with me recommending certain places to get clothing.
Yes, we're definitely going to get into that.
Yeah, it's at the end of the day, all of these questions come down to cost-benefit analysis and being able to realistically assess your energy levels, which is factored into cost-benefit analysis.
So we talked about that you have certain places that are your favorites. So could you give us a little collection of your favorite thrift stores in the Hudson Valley?
100%. Depending upon your budget, I would start with this idea. There's a place I discovered that's called Free to Thrift. It has recently relocated into Midtown Kingston. Every week, each item is color-coded with 4 colors, either free, 25% off, 50% off, or 75% off.
Wow.
I got a Jean Paul Gaultier shirt for free.
Amazing. Where else do you recommend?
It's called the Fairly New Thrift Shop. As soon as you walk in, there's going to be free piles and a 99-cent rack. I got a vintage, thread-worn Beatles long sleeve-ish, maybe mid-sleeve shirt that was 99 cents. And what did I get that? I priced that out. I think it's worth $85.
Holy cow.
And then if you want to go a little upscale, but with curations, Red Owl Collective.
That's in Kingston too, correct?
Correct. Midtown. It's by Little Italy, if you know that as a landmark. It's right around the corner from Tubby's, a music venue. And UPAC. That's perfect. And they have their own parking lot. There are so many booths. It is so much fun. The people are so kind. And my friend Jacinta has a booth called Brocade Telegraph. You should check that out and follow that on Instagram. Her skits are hysterical, and they don't begin to represent the breadth, the depth, the awesomeness, and the quality of her merchandise. Is that perhaps going to be a little bit more expensive than free to thrift? Yeah, because at free to thrift, a lot of items are just free, but you're going to save your time. Cost benefit analysis.
That is great. And it's Cornell Street. That's where that is.
Thank
it just
you.
Came to me. Yep.
Thank you.
Any other places?
If you're going to just stay home, which many people need to, go to the Facebook app, Buy Nothing. Beautiful, easy. And also the neighborhood app. You can go onto that and just go to the marketplace and search for free or within your cost range.
Oh, I like that. It's the neighborhood app or the Nextdoor app?
You're right. I'm sorry, the latter, not the former.
Yes, the Nextdoor app. And Buy Nothing is actually, I'm glad you brought that up because honestly, I think it is such a great movement. It is a national movement, but each town has their own group on Facebook. So it is Buy Nothing. And the concept is not only to upcycle things and give things a second chance at a second home, but also to keep things out of the landfill. So you'll see furniture. It's not just about clothing, it's furniture, it's kitchen appliances. So Buy Nothing is an extremely great resource and also does a lot of good for our environment too, to keep things out of the landfill.
And also there are myriad shelters and other places to which you can donate items. Pick them up, maybe one box so you're not overwhelmed, and research local shelters, local
charities or thrift stores that accept donations from the public. So for example, People's Place, a thrift shop, they accept donations from the public and then they have to sort through it and clean it and everything else. But yeah, donating to places that will then sell it in a thrift store or give it away for free, either one.
And you just have to be able to accept, like, I'm not going to get any currency back from this. This is me doing something to keep something out of a landfill and will likely go to someone in need, because the people who work at People's Place, at shelters, at other donation centers know how to sift through what is right and what is not right. You can also bring it to a local consignment shop. There's one right on the corner of, I believe, Crown and North Front. They would give you a kickback, but you got to keep your finger on the pulse of that and what's sold and what's not. If you want to give it to them full throttle, give it to them full throttle and they will go through it. And what they don't need, they know to whom to give it.
Oh, that's great.
I would really say just keep it simple. So streamline it. Free to thrift, Fairly New Thrift Shop, Red Owl Collective.
And those are all three in Kingston.
All within 2 miles of each other.
That's incredible. And we are also going to have a list of other thrift shops within Hudson Valley beyond Kingston on the website. So make sure you check out the episode page for all of those. There is also one in Newburgh that I've been dying to check out. It is called Newburgh Vintage Emporium. And I've heard they have really, really cool stuff. It's not just repurposed items. They do have repurposed furniture. They have antiques. They have vintage clothing. They have collectibles. And they also have things from local makers. It's been around for a while, but I have yet to get there. Home goods, all sorts of stuff. So I'm very excited. I have to check that out sometime.
There's a few others I could mention that I haven't been to myself, so I'm a little reluctant to give them any kind of endorsement, but I have full confidence that from what I saw from the outside, Simon Says, that is on Morton. Knickknacks Fine Antiques, that's on Albany Ave. And then I have some other ones here. Oh, Uptown Attic in Gardner. That's another one I hear. And the one that I mentioned earlier that's on the corner of North Front and Crown is called Kingston Consignments. And they'll take anything and you can get a kickback, but it depends. Do you really want to keep your finger on the pulse of that, or do you just want to give it to them?
Yeah. So another topic, which is pretty relevant right now at this time of year, we have the holidays coming up. Can we talk more about buying secondhand shopping for gifts? I know that some might question if it's acceptable to gift secondhand items. I know Dan Hyer definitely does not think there's anything wrong with it, as that's what he did for your entire childhood. But I also personally think it is a great idea for all the reasons we've been talking about. So let's talk a little bit about buying secondhand shopping for gifts.
If it's clean, functional, and seems to suit the personality, buy it if it's a reasonable price.
How do you think people can make secondhand gifts special and thoughtful, especially for those people who might not want more stuff? They have enough, they don't need more stuff, and they really prefer not to buy new. How can we make these secondhand gifts special and thoughtful for them?
Organize before you buy. Make sure you have your arts and crafts, your knickknacks in order. We tend to have a certain personality. If you have a huge punch bowl filled with memorabilia, marbles, bumper stickers, clothespins, glue sticks from 1984, you are in no position to be making a gift. Have things organized first. Once you have things organized, you're going to be able to see the tools that you have to work with, and then better be able to tap into the reason why you're doing it. You have creativity. Then you have your vision, and then you can materialize it, or at least assess what can I get that is absolutely necessary to making the end product that I envisioned. But organization absolutely prior to manifestation.
More with Sheila coming up, but speaking of organization
and manifesting your perfect home, we want to thank our sponsor for this whole season, Bryant Home Improvement.
Matt Bryant has over 20 years of luxury home building experience. He can do it all from quick fixes, repairs, renovations, you name it, everything in between.
And we learned a lot from Matt on episode 46. You can go back and listen to that episode where we talk with Matt one-on-one about winterizing your home and what you need to take care of before the winter weather hits. And no, Matt, I haven't cleaned my gutters yet, but I'm going to. I know I need to. I'm going to.
That's right. And more from Matt on just general upkeep and maintenance of your home year round. So definitely check out episode 46. And thank you again to Matt and Bryant Home Improvement for sponsoring season 4 of the podcast.
Bryant Home Improvement's contact information is on our episode page, but you can also just go on the web to BryantHomeImprovement.com. It's BRYANT, homeimprovement.com.
And now, here's more with Sheila. I think sometimes we think of thrifting and we think of secondhand and we basically think like, it's somebody else's garbage. But that's really not necessarily the case. As you were talking before, I mean, you've gotten some incredible pieces that were either free or extremely low cost. So just keep that in mind. It does not make you cheap. It makes you practical to be buying secondhand. It is good for thrift stores, for rummage sales. You're helping raise money for organizations. You're keeping things out of the landfill, and you're giving things a second life. So I am all about it. I am definitely going to dive a little bit more into thrifting. You've definitely inspired me, so I really appreciate it.
You're more than welcome.
So you have even turned thrifting into a business. Can you share more about that experience?
What my philosophy is one-stop shop. I want to make things as quick, easy, and affordable for those people who are looking to thrift. I'm really not trying to make a lot of money. I want to clear things out because as we all get older, we inherit things by or not by our own volition. So what I've done is taken my art, which I think is a pretty good aesthetic eye. I've paired pieces together that I think will go nicely. I've organized them by size, shape, and genre, and people could decide to buy them as a unit. For instance, a necklace with a jumper and a certain bag. That might be, say, $25. You want to buy them independently? Your offer is my offer.
Thank you so much, Sheila, for being with us on Valley Girls today. And listeners, you can get connected to Convenient Curations by going to this episode page at valleygirlspodcast.com, where you can also find all the information from this episode. Thank you to everyone for listening. Please like and subscribe, rate and review, because as we know, it all helps tremendously. Do you love the Valley Girls? Tell a friend. Have ideas for the podcast? Tell us. The easiest way to chat with us is our Facebook group, Valley Girls Podcast Pod Squad, or you can contact us through our website, valleygirlspodcast.com, where you can also sign up for our newsletter so you never miss a thing. And of course, we're on Instagram at valleygirlspodny. We can't wait to hear from you. Oh, and do you love our theme music as much as we do? The music for this episode is by Robert Burke Warren, entitled Painting a Vast Blue Sky, and can be found on his album Red-Headed Friend, available on iTunes and Spotify, and at the link in the show notes. Bye for now.